Hey YouTubers, welcome to my September budget plan with me. I'm just going to take my August budget and I'm going to just copy and paste it in to my September tab. And here we go. So, I just have to fix my tabs a little bit. And I have to call this September instead of August. Change that so it says September. Okay. My remaining budget is going to be $1,100, and that is how much is remaining this month. Oops, not 100. 1,100. And I got to take out all of these numbers because we haven't been paid yet, and I'm going to reset the background color. And I need to take out all of my swimming lesson lines because I am not teaching swimming lessons up in September now that the weather is cold. And there are only 4 weeks in September, 4 Fridays, and so we do not have a 5th consultant payment. So this first week, my husband is projected to make around $1,250. The second week, because of Labor Day being on Monday, he will miss Labor Day, which means that he will only get about $1,000. And then the weeks after that, he should be getting a full paycheck. And there's a small chance I might get a little bit of a supplemental income, but I'm not going to budget it in. But my dad is doing a furniture business, and I am helping him set up a website and do online sales. He's not the most computer savvy, so I'm helping him with that. And I think if anything sells, I'll get a little cut, but I have no way of knowing if that will happen, but I hope we get a little commission from that. Okay, so our first tithes and offerings, we're projecting about 125 because my husband, oops, I'm trying to delete these rows, should be making that full income. Sorry, let me just quickly go ahead and take out our numbers from last month before I plug in all of our numbers for this week. And my notes from last month, I can take all of those off. I'll go back in here and change all of these dates when after this recording because that's a little bit laborious to watch, I'm sure. And our second tithe should be about $100. Our third, fourth should be the same. And I'm going to cut off this 5th line because we should not be getting another paycheck. And we won't have swimming tithing because there's no swimming lessons. Okay, so I'm just going to go on my notes. Reminders, Labor Day, yep. Eddie, less pay, yep. Shorten house and car fund, okay. So I'm going to just tidy up my budget a little bit here. And shorten those margins. Okay, mortgage stays the same. Car insurance stays the same. Health insurance, energy, cell phones, cable, internet, water, utility, groceries. I'm going to set my groceries back down to $400 because we don't have that 5th week. And I budget $100 a week. Gas. Let me look at August. I want to see how we did on gas. We did 166. Gas is going down, so I definitely don't need a budget $250. I might say 180 just to be on the safe side. I don't need a babysitting line anymore because I am not working, so we can delete that row. Okay, so that took our regular cost down to $2,870.99. For this month, our total income is projected to be about $5,850. And because we have such a healthy amount of money in our house repairs and car fund, even though it's not at our goal amount yet, but because we are trying to build up our emergency fund by November, I decided to drop down my car and house repair fund. And medical deductible 2019 will stay the same because $125 per month for 12 months will get me to my $1,500 deductible amount. I need to take out all of these numbers. Sorry. I have not filled those funds in yet. Okay, so house, I want to put 50 in. Medical deductible still stays there. Car stays the same. Pet, yes. Yard care. So our yard care people stopped coming. The lady that does it, she's actually just my neighbor across the street, and she is having some major hip problems. But because they've stopped doing it, we need to get a few things so that we can do it, like a weed whacker, just for the trimming the edges after we mow, so those long edges stay down. I think when I went to Lowe's yesterday, they're all about $100 to $200. I don't know, maybe I should keep it at $200. I don't know. Maybe I'll say 150, and then I have this 44.68 remaining over, and so hopefully we can find a weed whacker for less than that. Maybe we might try buying one off of a yard sale website, but I feel like if weed whackers, like if people get rid of their weed whackers, there's a reason, right? I don't know. Let me know what you guys think on that one. Do you think we can get a used one that would be decent? Or do you feel like we should just buy a new one on that? I don't know, because we are not yard people. Okay, our electronics account, I'm going to keep that the same because my laptop is kind of on the fritz, and my husband, who is a computer guy, makes fun of it all the time, and I like it, and I think it's fine, but he thinks it's going to die soon. So we're going to keep that there. Prescriptions and therapy, we're going to keep that still at 85. Children's needs, I'm still going to keep that at 25. Clothing, yes. Dental, yes. Food storage, yes. Okay. And sorry, I'm just going to pop out this fund so I can see leisure and emergency fund. So pop out that column. Okay, so anniversary, family vacation, Christmas, my mad money, house wants, birthdays, holidays, eating out should just be at 100 because we don't have that extra week. So we plan about $25 a month for eating out. And date nights, same thing. We plan about $25 a month for date nights. I need to take out all of these empty, or these columns, because we haven't filled in the sinking funds yet. Okay. I want 1,100 to remain over. So that means that we could put 519.01 into our emergency fund, but I actually want to be a little bit more aggressive than that. So I want to go back and look at my budget and see if there's anything else that I can cut. You know what, I'm going to say that we're definitely going to buy a lawn or a weed whacker online and maybe try to spend about $70 on that. And that gives me, okay, so that gives me a little bit more money. Okay, I'm going to see how many other areas I can move down. I definitely want to put some money into my pet fund because our dog just this month had a bunch of allergies and we had to take him in, and we like ate up all of his accounts, so I want to build that back up. Sorry for the silence. I'm really just going through and trying to see where we can shorten down. I don't know that house wants is not a need. House wants is a want, so I can take house wants out. We don't need to contribute to a family reunion fund. I just set that up because It seems like we have something go on every summer with our families. That's not a necessary right now. I'm hoping that by summer we can at least cash flow that. I might just say this month, for the sake of the fact that we have a decent amount of money in each of these accounts, if a car breaks down, I hope that, or a house problem occurs, I hope that's enough to take care of something like that, at least in the short term. In the long term, we want to build that up more. I'm thinking $80 could get us through this month with children's needs, so we probably don't need to increase that account. We do need clothing as winter is approaching, and my babies will need some winter coats. Food storage, I'm probably okay this month, and just using my $120 to go buy my food storage and to actually work on what I do have there instead of adding to it. Sorry, I have a little bit of a cold. My anniversary account, we have a specific goal set for that. Family vacation. We said we wanted to take a family vacation in October, and we're actually moved it to February. It's all set in stone. But I still want to contribute to that count till we have it maxed out, as we do have that job loss coming up. Christmas. I think I had like a limit of $200 set for my husband and I, but we could shorten that if we need to. But I think I might just leave the budget as is right now. And then if we want to shorten that next month, we can go ahead and make that decision. Okay, so that would bring the amount of money that we're putting into our emergency fund to $849.01. That leaves us $1,100, which is our goal. And I really, really want to put like $1,000 into our emergency funds in September and October. $1,000 each month, and then in November it's another 5 Friday paycheck for us. And so I'm hoping we can put more close to $2,000 in November. So what this means is I really want to get my side hustles on and figure out how to make some supplemental income. So I think this month my goal will be to sell a bunch of stuff and to really help my dad with his business and sales and get a little commission off of what he sells, as well as just be very aggressive at doing some online sales, because I really want to get to, I don't know if we'll hit our goal of $31,000 in our emergency fund, but I at least want to try to get to $30,000, which is a nice round number, which I feel like that would take us through a year by the time November comes and my husband has and he has his last paycheck in November. He'll actually get his last paycheck the first week of December, which actually might get us to that $31,000 mark. But that is where the budget stands today. We're just kind of scrimping and saving at this point to try and prepare for that upcoming job loss that is headed our direction. So hopefully at the end of this month, when I do my budget report, hopefully we can have $1,000 in here. That's my goal, so that we can have $1,000 in these next few months, and then get $2,000 in November, and then have one paycheck remaining in the month of December that will hopefully get us to our $31,000 goal for the year, which would be great when we have that job loss, so that we have that money tucked aside so that we can live for a year on that income. So that is where the budget sits today. I hope you are all having a fabulous month and that you're September budget setup goes well and that everything that you planned for happens according to how you planned it. And I will talk to you guys later. Have a great day. Bye.